Dustin, we've already let her go, so it's your turn. Edwin tried his best to suppress his rage. If not for Dustin pulling such dirty tricks, he wouldn't be in this situation. I didn't say anything about letting anyone go. Dustin obviously wasn't going to let the matter slide. You abducted Ms. Harmon and harmed members of the Harmon family. Do you think I'll let you off the hook so easily? Rhys, I'm whamming you don't take this too far. An ugly look crept onto Edwin's face. This is the Hummer family's territory. You're dreaming if you think you can walk out of here unscathed. Now, I'm giving you a chance. Let Josh go, and I won't begrudge you for everything that's happened before this. Otherwise, you won't step a foot out of here without getting injured. Jade added, he's right. Let Josh go, or you'll be making an enemy out of the Grant family. Dustin didn't say anything and glanced at Natasha. If she were to give the order, he'd behead Joshua without batting an eye. However, Natasha said calmly, losing both arms is good enough to teach him a lesson. Leave him alive for now. She wanted nothing more than to kill Joshua, but he was an esteemed disciple of the Boulderthorn Guild and Jade's fiancé. If she were to take his life, she'd only be causing trouble for herself. Dustin would also become public enemy number 1 to the Boulderthorn Guild and the Grand family. Things wouldn't be so easily resolved then. Dustin nodded. All right. I can let him live, but he still has to pay for what he's done. With that, he kicked Joshua in the abdomen, sending him flying as he howled in pain. Edwin and the others cried out his name and ran over to him, helping him up. He spat out a mouthful of blood as his face contorted in a mask of pain. He forced out through gritted teeth, Dad, he destroyed my cultivation. That earlier kick had shattered his core. What? Edwin and the others were horrified. Joshua would be no different from a cripple with his cultivation and core destroyed. Edwin's eyes bulged with rage as he roared. How dare you ruin my son's future, you brat! They could find a way to reattach Joshua's limbs, but there was no way to recover from a shattered core. Dustin, you and your whole family's dead meat. From this day onward, you're the Grant family's biggest enemy. I'll chase you to the ends of the earth. Jade shrieked, her face filled with deep hatred. Joshua had been her ticket to a great future. Dustin's kick had ruined everything. I bet you didn't think karma would come back to bite you in the ass when you bullied and murdered innocents. Dustin said coolly. What goes around comes around. Since you committed crimes against others, I'm here to commit crimes against you and give you a taste of your own medicine. Dustin Rhys. From this day onward, the Hummer family, the Grant family, and the Boulderthorn Guild will be out for your blood. We won't rest until you're dead. Edwin roared. Come at me with everything you have. I'd like to see what you have in store for me. Dustin didn't even flinch. He would have beheaded Joshua with the first swing of his sword if not for the consequences it would bring Natasha. Then again, he didn't intend to let the Hummer family off the hook. If they really chased him to the ends of the earth, he'd eradicate them. Shoot him! Hurry! Tina shrieked. Yes, ma'am. A team of gun-wielding bodyguards cocked their guns and aimed them at Dustin. However, before they could pull the trigger, Dustin swung his sword. A beam of light shot toward the bodyguards, slicing them clear through their waists. In that instant, pain cries pierced the air. That was only a portion of Dustin's ability, and he'd taken out more than 20 people with a single swing of his sword. This? Everyone else was dumbfounded. They didn't dare move. Let's go. Dustin didn't linger. He kept an eye on Natasha and the others to ensure their safety while walking out. Tonight, he'd single-handedly dealt a devastating blow to the Hummer family. He was invincible.